Hello, hello, hello. Alrighty, so it's been a while since between episodes. Was working on some stuff. Kind of started in this one section just because definitely in between episodes I've ended up building several things. One of them was a Sterling alloy smelter and induction smelter. They pretty much do the same things. They smelt multiple things together, made it easy to get a few things. I made a pulverizer to get a few other things. I also got a soul binder because I managed to find a broken spawner in the nether. Well, I managed to find a blaze spawner, which I broke. I combined that with a soul file for a wither skeleton. I also made a slice and splice for a whole bunch of other machines. I also took out the spot to kill the wither. I just started doing that over in the end just because it was easier. I also have created this mob crusher solely for this fluid essence, which I needed for a different item. I still have that going. I have this fluid transfer node, which wirelessly sends the fluid essence to the other machine, which happens to be down here. I'm just gonna go poop. Okay, so now the only spawning space is right there. So this is my simple little wither killing apparatus, or wither skeleton killing apparatus. I have this mob duplicator, which has a mob imprisoned wither skeleton. That's what requires the fluid essence. I also have this up here, which spawns wither skeletons, because I was just needing a lot of wither skulls. I also have this mob crusher, which is taking the loot and such from that, also transferring the liquid mob essence into the thing, just because it takes quite a bit to kill, to take out the things. I ended up with a lot of wither skeletons at the time. That's that part. So, I've also done a lot, and I mean a lot, of building. I think one of the biggest things was that this was the start of, I wouldn't say one of my largest projects, but since I was wanting to build the Dwarven City, I started getting a few things added via there. I built this little mech thing here. Allows you to sit in it. Ooh, that's a bit rubber bandy. I got the survival generator in behind it to make it look like it's powered by something. I also managed to make a full set of Supremium armor. It was a massive pain in the butt, just because it requires so much essence. Don't mind those poisonous labels. They're essentially just poisonous dragonflies. They kind of keep things under control. I have built this dwarven statue, as well as cleared out the space for it. It turned out a lot better than I was hoping. The first iteration I took out because it just sucked. This is a 14 by 14 space by 16 blocks high. I also introduced sandstone into the palette to kind of make things pop. Need to finish this side, as well as I made these kick-ass sword statues. I used iron bars with the chisel thing to kind of make them stand out. The entire wall section is the Celtic stone brick. I used a variation of the dent and the sunken of the stone brick to make it look like layered chains, and then the anchors kind of going with the theme of what I have here at the gateway, kind of using that as a entire reference of what the symbol for the city is. Then I go around, somewhat plain. I haven't finished this walkway, but one of the big things, if I open this out, so right here is my base. This is just the entranceway, which is about as long as the base. Now that I think about it, it does seem like it's a little bit small if, like, 5 is here and then 5 is there. It's like, but this is what I initially had for the start of what my plans for the city were. Something doesn't look right here. That one is not in for enough. Okay, well. So, I'll just show the shops for the second. This is the start of, like, some small shops. Like, you come into the city, you go to the side, bunch of, like, little shops, kind of like what you'd find at a, airport terminal or train terminal area with the little shops along the edge. I think this is the one. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. I'm wanting it to look like an actual city, so since these shops are fairly similar, I'm going to decorate the insides better. When I expand this up is when I'll start decorating, like, the upward faces. I also introduced terracotta into the palette, keeping with the grays and whatnot. I have these alleyways to which, depending on how deep the shop is, I'll probably have, like, side entrance or have the generators for where the power will go. I have several ideas of what I want to do. No. Fluid. Fluid pump. Okay, yeah, no, that'll be simple. I'm probably gonna make those to go along the outside edge. This is just kind of the start of what I have. Another thing I'm gonna do is I kind of have this here so I can make I'll probably use slabs of some sort. Look. Slab. Yeah, I'll probably use the stone brick slabs, because I don't think I can use the different formats. Yeah. it is. I'm just gonna try this real fast. And then change this back to the encased bricks. Then if I come here and do the stone slabs, and then, nope. Oh, okay. Somewhat easier to deal with. I may just go with the stone brick slabs just because. Why not? And don't mind the sound of those Endermen dying in the back, or taking damage in the background. That's... Yeah. Yeah, when those things fly by them, essentially causes them to take damage, and because they're not actually being attacked, they just will randomly take some ticks damage. Now, the other thing I ended up making is I made this travel cart. Essentially, it'll be the way to getting between places, hypothetically. Here, I have them on some shipping crate blocks of iron. It's another chiseled block, but it looks like the railings. I have these trapdoors on the side so that you can easily walk up them if need be. I thought these reinforced storage crates would be perfect for just the edges. And then my favorite part of these. So, just kind of like what I did with the entrance where I had these as these little column parts. Here, they look like actual wheels. And I have these wooden wall mounts attached to them, allowing it to look like they're actual wheels rolling along the track. I do frequently use these wooden wall mounts all over the place, especially where spots where you could usually have stairs and whatnot to make it look like it's being held up. But I felt like these are somewhat more perfect for that, mainly for the fact that it aesthetically, and for what I'm hoping it to look like, it just works. For this top section, I have these aluminum fences, just so that you could say you walk up to see everything going on. And this is the big thing, the big reason why I feel like I need to expand it further outward from here, because I can see the end of the wall over there. Over here, I can't see the end until I get to possibly, yeah, right here is when I start to see that end section. I'm unsure what I'm actually going to have planned for over here, whether or not I should have, like, rephrase it, I don't know what I want on this side. Part of me feels like I shouldn't have, like, the residential. I might continue these just a little bit more, continue them to the end. Though I feel like I need to take this and make that a... yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. I may have to get me some more essence to make these into... to make some more grass blocks. Let's take this, take that. There we go. Okay. That definitely feels more reasonable. I do apologize about not posting in a few days. Doing a lot of this, clearing this out is just a massive undertaking. I mean, like, I'm doing this in survival, so I'm breaking the blocks manually, and 16 blocks high. All these different sections do take a while. I'm gonna shut off that magnet for now. But the other big reason that I've not been posting... Okay, there we go. If you ever have issues about it not, chunks not loading, it's usually F3A. A little bit at a time, I was just taking care, like, I spent like a whole day just breeding chickens. I finally got a lot of the uranium chickens going. Almost got a 10-10-10 Magma chicken. I got some silver chickens going, some nickel. Needed a platinum for something, I can't remember what the heck for. But mainly just resource gathering. Not everything that needed to be done on camera. Did it kill another Enderman? Again? Yeah, it killed another Enderman. Oh, part of the things is I got this tree flute extractor. It extracts liquid latex from trees. Then I take that and combine it with water over here to make small latex pearls. Another big, I think I showed this already about how I have the lava flowing into this lava tank. I also made this magma anvil yesterday. Allows me to, say, for example, take my armor and repair it via lava. I still have a chest monster of my unsorted mess. I have been getting a few chunks here and there as I progressively kill things, especially with my shuriken, since it has the chunky. I've almost gotten it to where it's unbreakable. I think one more and it'll be unbreakable, and then I'll have infinite ammos of it. Yeah. Oh, hey, 4 of those chunks makes a bottle of enchanting. Hmm. But those are primarily the big things that I've been working on in between episodes. Just so happens to be that clearing this out was a bigger task than I initially thought. Because if I turn the magnet on, I'm probably going to just tear out a section. I honestly don't think it would be the most entertaining for everyone just to see me just clearing out a large section at a time. And because with the mining of it, it just all ends up just taking a tad bit of a while. I'm gonna line this part up because otherwise that. And don't mind that sound of what sounds like XP. That is just this item dislocator. It's a draconic evolution item. It requires a dislocator, which you make with Ender Eye in the middle, draconic dust on the sides, and blaze powder. And then you combine that with 2 draconium ingots, a couple iron, and redstone. Allows you to just essentially bring items to you. Mainly needed a better magnet that I didn't have to charge all of the time, so that I could get this going. I have this tool station here solely to repair my hammer. Because, oh boy, when you're clearing out large sections, you go through a lot of durability. And I haven't really put much reinforced on it. Oh, most of this flooring here, I've been using the encased bricks just because it makes it look so nice. Like, when you get to the edge, you have this one little section in between, and then without having to worry about the textures blending together too much. In here, it just works out. As if I go bloop, and then bloop. And then if I only need a couple, then I just go boop, boop. And that's the floor in there done. This chisel also makes that just satisfying sound. Also, the reason I like this one is when I put in these little sections of things, I'm probably going to use bonsai pots as combine some bonsai pots and some other flowers to kind of give it this look of. They can't grow the saplings very well down here underground, but they can at least make it look and do what they can to give it that just tiny bit of freshness. Did I leave that door open? And the biggest reason why it doesn't look like I ever have to use a torch, even though I need to, is because I put the night vision charm slot, the night vision charm that I randomly found from a chest or a bag, I can't remember which one it was, onto the helmet. which now gives me permanent night vision. Which, as much as it helps me be able to see, it makes it slightly more difficult for building, especially with the case of I forget that mobs spawn. Endermen, on the other hand, just they will do their own thing. If I wait up here a little bit. Are you done? Are you done? But this has been episode 24. Happy I've gotten back into doing this kind of thing. Hopefully I'll have even more done and built in the next episode. I hope y'all enjoyed the quick catch-up, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye now.